Sunday afternoon at Electric Picnic, and I'm joined by Carl Newman of the New Pornographers. Hello, Carl.
Hey, how are you?
I'm excellent. And how are you? You've flown over especially for Electric Picnic.
Yes, and a few other things, but especially this.
Especially this, the other things after.
Yeah, definitely.
It's nearly 2 years since you were in Ireland. Last time was in Dublin. Does Ireland go well for you? Do you like coming here? Does it make a difference?
It was great. We only been here once before, and we've never been here. So I had no idea what it was going to be like, and then the show sold out, and I thought, wow, that's nice. I didn't expect that, and now we're back again. But we only got to spend about 5 hours here. It can be like that. But then my wife and I came here for vacation a couple years ago.
Excellent. Where'd you go?
We just drove around Ireland. We were in Dublin for a couple of days. We went to Killarney and Kilkenny, and I don't know, what are some other places?
Cool case, yeah.
We went to about 3 other places too. I forget.
Oh, good. Okay, so I hopefully we treated you well.
We went to the Cliffs of Moher, I remember.
Okay. Proper tourists.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. There you go, Falch Ireland. Carl Newman supporting you. You're absolutely gigantic in North America, and when I go back to Canada and visit family, I'm always, every time you turn on the radio, New Pornographers or you solo, the AC Newman album, it's always on daytime radio constantly. Does it ever frustrate you when you go to Europe and you don't, like, would there ever be assumption that when you go away that it's going to be the same everywhere, or do you mind playing in smaller clubs when you come away?
No, not at all. I mean, it was so long before we ever even stepped foot in Europe. I mean, I think it was the end of 2005 when we basically did our first ever European tour. So we never really expected anybody to be there at all. So it's always been kind of nice, you know. Obviously, it's like on a different degree.
Yeah, because people always go, oh, New Pornographers, you know, and there's that impression here, you know, a really cool, credible indie pop band. But in Canada, as I say, like, you really are, you're like the pride of Canada.
No, I think we're down on that list. I think there's many bands ahead of us in the pride of Canada. I think Arcade Fire is the pride of Canada.
Yeah, but I mean, we're
like Canada's little brother. Their lovable little brother, I guess.
So I mean, when did things become good and comfortable for you guys? When did you start to make a living and be able to go, okay, we're not going to have to worry about paying our rent anymore. We're full-time musicians. We've got an audience, and we can continue to tour, even if it was just Canada. You're touring the world, but
I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I remember it well because it was 4 days before September 11th. It was in 2001. I was sick of my job, and I just quit. And I remember like looking at my bank account and thinking, how long can I get by? And I think I can get by for about a year. And then ever since then, I was always like looking over my shoulder going, how long can I survive when it all falls apart? And then years pass by, and then I start thinking, wow, I think I might make a serious go of this. Like, I've got a house now. All right, I'm doing pretty good.
Wow, it's a good feeling, especially
But it could all fall apart at any second. But that's why I moved to Woodstock, so I can just become like a woodworker, live a simple life, learn a trade.
Get some historical hippie inspiration.
Definitely.
And where do you, because you're so prolific, you know, as I say, between the New Pornographers and then solo albums, you're constantly writing, and you've got a lot of collaborations on the new album. So where do all the sort of ideas come from? Are they always there?
You know, it's just hard work, pretty much. It by no means comes easy to me. Sometimes I look at other people who it seems to come so easy for it. It makes me angry. Like Jack White. Like, you get the impression that Jack White's not even trying. You feel like he just like goes on vacation for 2 years and then spends 2 weeks writing an album and records it, and it rules. But for me, it doesn't come easy. It's just working really hard, you know. And I don't think of myself as being that prolific. I think I'm just trying. You know, it's my job, so.
I don't thought you were somebody that just woke up with pop songs in your head.
Well, parts of them, but not. I mean, it's not that difficult to start the song. Like, you might have like some chords in the melody and maybe a few lines and go, oh, this is cool. But then the process of like finishing it and then arranging it and recording it the way you want it to sound, that's that's like 90% of the work. Actually, 95% of the work.
So when it comes to festivals like this, you've got so many albums. Where do you start? Especially knowing that you know there will be people that will have discovered you from the new album, and they'll be expecting to hear Crash Years, people from the past. You know, like for me, I'm always like, you better play Use It, or you're in trouble.
Well, yeah, I've never liked it when I go to see a band and they only do the new record. So I'm always aware of that. You know, like I think we do more from like the new records, but still, I try to like make sure we do something from all across, you know, all of our albums. I want to make sure if somebody has all 5 of our albums and they go to see us, they'll go, oh, that was cool. They did something, you know, they did something from all of them.
Yeah, picking out an old gem.
And also, I feel pretty good about everything we've done. I think some bands like grow up in public, like they're ashamed of their first record or their second record, and they feel like they only hit their stride in their third. Whereas with us, I felt proud of our first record, and so, you know, I want to play something from everything we've ever done.
That's deadly. So what about when it comes to working with new people? You know, there's a lot of cool musical names for Together.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're just people we knew that we had drop in and do some things, you know. They all came in at the end. Like, we had a song that needed a guitar solo, so we got Annie from St. Vincent to come in and do it. And we needed trumpet on a song, so we got Zach from Beirut. And we were working in New York at the time, so that makes it much easier because everybody collects in New York.
It's not a hard sell. Come to New York, come to Woodstock, or come record with us. It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know, and people, they just live there, you know, like so many bands are from New York. Like, if I look at all the bands that I think are the great bands of right now, like literally 75% of them are from New York. I mean, maybe they came from somewhere else, but that's where they started, you know, like Animal Collective or TV on the Radio or The National, or, you know. And
The National are playing tonight as well?
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Yeah. I was just looking at the schedule right before I came here. I kind of wish there's a lot of bands I guess I will be able to see The National conceivably. I'd like to see I mean, bands that have passed, like our friends Black Mountain. I noticed they played already.
There's an amazing amount of Canadian bands this year at Electric Picnic. It's really interesting to see that.
Wolf Parade, who are awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, I mean, are you going to be able to stick around because you've got another festival to go to? Do you, or where are you heading after Stradbally?
We're playing a show in Glasgow tomorrow, or maybe not. No, the day after tomorrow. Okay. And I think we're doing the End of the Road festival, somewhere in England. But other than that, we're going to Scandinavia. We're going to Spain. It's kind of a short tour.
Doesn't sound too bad at all. It sounds pretty civilized.
And I love going to Scandinavia. We're going to Helsinki for the first time, so I'm psyched about that. Okay,
it's good to have the firsts. Well, this will be my first time seeing you at a festival on a big stage. The last time I actually saw you in a cool but run-down club in Victoria in Canada, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Cool.
Thanks for coming in, Carl.
Thank you.